We literally do the same as what the moon does. I want to try and explain something that I read last night. Basically, I'm reading a book about the moon and it's about its phases and how you can work with the moon and all of this. But there's one bit at the beginning that talks about how the moon has a cycle, obviously a new moon, and then I've already forgotten what it's called, a new moon and a full moon. The moon shines for half the month and disappears for half the month. I've been learning about women's cycles and how to work with your body, and you basically go through 4 seasons, and you have a winter, which is when you're bleeding, spring, which is when you're like coming out of your period, summer when you're ovulating, autumn when you start to like go back into yourself and prepare for then the winter. In the autumn winter you go into yourself and it's time for like inner reflection. You'll feel very emotional at this time, and it's because you're processing the month that has just happened. When I found this out, it like enlightened me. It changed my whole perspective as to why I get so emotional some months and then I'm fine other months. But if you've had a stressful and intense month and you've not necessarily stopped to process what's been going on, the end of the month when your period is, that's when it might hit you. And that's basically been reflected in my own cycles, and it's quite weird to then witness it and have this information, then understand it. And then your spring and summer is you're coming out of your shell, you've got more ideas, you've got more energy, you're going out into the world, you want to socialize with people, you want to interact with the world, and that's when you're shining out. We literally do the same as what the moon does. We shine outward for half the month and we're like, hi everyone, come see you, like see me, come interact with me. And then the other half of the month we go back inside. We want to like reflect on our own, sorry, the wind is windowing. We want to go back internally and like reflect on ourselves, what we can do differently, what we've processed, our emotions, if we've been hurt or joy, anything, like it'll all come out then. But that's an internal, like, imagine the moon has disappeared. It's still there, it's still a whole moon, but it's disappeared from view and it's on its own processing. This is literally what we do in a month. Anyway, I needed to just get this out. I read it last night and it blew my mind. I just put 2 and 2 together and I was like, she's not put this in the book, but I'm like, surely there's someone else or other people that have put 2 and 2 together and are realizing that we're literally reflected in the moon, and then the moon is a feminine energy. I feel like I've been given a key that's just unlocked something. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I'm sorry for the bad quality. Again, my phone's got no storage, so please someone else say that they've read / know something about this. I want to learn more about this. If anyone else has actually got more knowledge for me, and maybe I'm just a beginner and I have no idea about this, but it's a whole new world out there already, start to enlighten me because I want to know more, and there must be more to know.